and welcome to This Day. It is Thursday and it's July 28th. We have one meeting to tell you about, and that'll be this afternoon at 2 o'clock, and it is the United Agenda Prep meeting, and that will be in the Willow Room as well as virtual. Now, on our show today, we visit with Ann Mundell Noel from Amazing Hearing, and I had the chance to visit her in her office, and we went through a hearing test and a variety of other things, so you'll know what to expect when you visit Amazing Hearing. And then we have John Lube and Bill Shane here from the Bridge Club, and they've got some things to tell you about the Bridge Club and an upcoming activity. All right, let's take a look at our weather. Well, we're still holding at our cooler temperatures than normal for this time of year, but we'll take it because other people are scorching in other areas. So take a look at some of these numbers. We're looking pretty good today. 80, 67, 80, 68, a little cooler on Saturday, 77, 70. Sunday and Monday, we are expecting AM clouds, but both temperatures pretty mild, 80, 70, and 80, 69. Our sunrise this morning was at 6 a.m. and our sunset will be at 7:54. And thank you, Mark, for sending in this great photo of Newport Beach on a sunset guy taking down the volleyball net. Always very active down there. Wonderful photo. Please send us your vacation photos that you may have and that you'd like to share with our community. Email them to lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. And of course, make sure that they are high resolution and they are your own photo. All right, when we come back, we'll do a walkthrough at Amazing Hearing, so stick around.
Captain America.
Watch HGTV.
Netflix.
We all need someone to hold our hand now more than ever. And when you need help with your hearing, we will not only hold your hand, but we'll help walk with you through the process.
Hi, I'm Ann Mundell Noel, audiologist and owner of Amazing Hearing.
Oticon's More Hearing Aids with deep neural networking and artificial intelligence helps you hear people in noise with greater detail and clarity. The Oticon More and Amazing Hearing. We're here to help give you a helping hand.
All right, well, we have Ann Mundell Noel here from Amazing Hearing, and I had a great time in her office and learned so much. Welcome.
Thank you. It was fun to have you.
I think it's great because I think the first time that I actually went and visited you was kind of a trial for me, and I hadn't had my hearing checked in, I don't know, forever, right? What did we say? Grade school, right? Because that's probably the last time you ever checked, right? Unless something was wrong. And it is so different now. I mean, it really is different. So but before we get into my visit, let's talk about the hearing in general, because I know you like to let everybody know just sort of how it works.
Sure. So when we test hearing, what we're doing is we're really testing the physical portion of what's going to go into the brain.
Okay.
So the sound will go down the ear canal It'll cross those 3 little bones.
Yeah.
It'll go into the inner ear where it makes an electrical impulse, and then the impulse is sent to the brain. So what happens is we're looking at the ear canal when you come in for a test to make sure that there's no wax, there's no obstacle blocking it.
Right.
And then we'll check the 3 little bones and the middle ear to make sure that there's no fluid behind the eardrum. And then we'll check the inner ear when we do the hearing test.
So when you look through the ear, how far in are you actually seeing?
So we're seeing all the way to where it says tympanic membrane. We're seeing all the way up to the eardrum.
Oh, that's
and
the
then
eardrum.
we're
Okay.
testing the middle section and the inner section. And then what happens is the sound from the left ear goes to the right side of our brain, and the sound from the right ear goes to the left side of our brain. And then the 2 sides tell each other what's happening in real time.
Okay.
So it's an amazing system. But the big thing is just remembering the whole idea is that we're checking to see how much information can go from here up to here.
Right.
And then it's up to the brain to do the processing.
Right. Okay. So let's talk about what it would be like if someone was to visit your office for the first time. I mean, that's pretty much what we did, and we went through the process.
Right.
So tell me just sort of what to expect as we go through, and we'll show some of the footage that we took.
Sure. So when you come into the office, we will have you fill out some forms, get a little case history on you, and then we will start with the hearing test. And I will ask you some medical questions first. I think with the information that we're showing right now, what you're seeing is Lisa walking into the office and kind of getting oriented to what's happening.
Right.
I take you back.
Right.
And the first thing we did here is we had her sit down and check her ears for wax.
Well, and that was so bizarre, actually, because that water, I was not expecting it. And it's very unusual because I don't think I had any wax at the time, but to check is really crazy.
Yeah, so I was checking your ears for wax, making sure that I couldn't see any. You wanted to experience
I
at
did,
least.
and
Just
look at- and this is-
disclaimer, Lisa did not have any wax.
I did not have any wax, but this bizarre, it was not harmful, it didn't hurt or anything. It just
sounds weird.
It's a weird sensation for
A lot
sure.
of people love it because it feels like an ear jacuzzi. So if you have wax that's down deep in your ears, it gets that itching
Yeah.
out.
Oh, yeah.
I do have to say, as an audiologist, we are licensed to be able to remove wax for the purpose
Okay.
of hearing testing and fitting a hearing aid.
Okay.
We do not remove wax for general patients.
Got it.
So you have to go to the urgent care or the ENT. But if you come in and it's an obstacle for a hearing test or fitting the hearing aid, that's when we can go ahead and remove it.
Okay.
So a hearing aid dispenser is not licensed, an audiologist in the state of California is. So
Okay.
we don't have to send you away. We can take care of the problem right there.
Okay, and now you take us back to your office, and you run us through the different testing.
Yep, so here we are doing the testing, and you can see that you are sitting behind some sound panels, but you don't have to go back into that scary booth. So by sitting in the chair right there, I can do all the testing. It's very natural, it's comfortable, it's all calibrated, but the
Okay.
nice thing is that you're not moving up and down. So patients who are limited in mobility, we can put a wheelchair in,
Yeah.
we can do those things and move around. So
Yeah.
it's very easy to perform the testing.
And then the obviously we were showing the little buttons, and you have to press the button every time you hear. So I mean, it's pretty similar to what you've done in the past. It's just so much more advanced. And I know that we did show. I mean, this is kind of the results page that you go over with everybody. But what was really interesting is that, you know, what you're hearing obviously is sounds, but then there's also another hearing test where you talk about, you have to say words that you hear. And so you had mentioned that some people don't hear correctly words. and
Right.
sounds.
So when you have a hearing loss, we're looking for what is the minimum level of sound you can hear, the words. Then we're looking at a normal conversational level. Is the brain, if it has a hearing loss, it's not getting that full input to the brain. And so are you really getting all the sound? So if
Right.
I'm saying me and you're hearing knee, I'm saying fish and you're hearing dish, that's where the confusion comes, because the brain doesn't have all the sound it needs.
Yeah.
And so you're just giving quick one words. There's no sentence structure or semantics to kind of put the meaning together.
Yeah.
And then we can see how well you're comprehending. But then we also do a more sophisticated test because we test you in noise. Remember, the background noise gets louder and louder.
That's right.
And then we see how does the brain filter the background noise.
Right.
So that is a test that's more sophisticated that most offices don't perform, but being best practices for audiology, we do.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
Now, if somebody, if somebody was needing a hearing aid, we ran through what it would be like to get a custom hearing aid. And I have my little mold right here, which was such a trip because I've never been, had this done before, and it's like a little mold, and we're showing some of the hearing aids here now, but this little mold is just a bizarre thing. So what they do is she puts some, like, what is it? Tell me.
First a cotton block.
Yeah.
And then we put silicone impression material in your ear.
Okay.
And here I am taking the impression of Lisa's ear. So you put the cotton block in to make sure that you don't hit the eardrum, that you have something to hit against, which is what you have there.
And that's
then
silicone.
we fill it up. And that's silicone on one side and an accelerator on the other, so that when they mix together, it will harden. And it takes
Okay.
about, 5 minutes?
Yeah, it was really quick.
Yep. And then it's a nice sound plug, isn't it? You were
It was
really
great.
muffled.
I want to have like custom ones for when I sleep.
They will never sound that deep or that tight, that muffled because it's so deep. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but you get the general idea.
But you know what? One thing you did tell me is that you can have custom earplugs made.
You sure can.
That's
Sleep
great.
plugs, swim plugs, all kinds
Yeah.
of plugs.
Yeah.
And they are getting so soft and such great material.
Absolutely. Now, of course, if someone does need a hearing aid, you have a plethora of hearing aids to choose from.
We do.
Not only in your office, but also you have like a little store out front where you can see
Display.
different kinds of like a display, and you have other little tchotchke things and fun stuff there. So it's great. I mean, you're a one-stop shop. You've got everything you need. I think it's great.
Yeah, we're trying to be the place for hearing. So whether or not you are somebody young who wants noise protection or a hunter's protection or custom earplugs,
Yeah.
we do things for musicians,
Right.
or as you start to transition into maybe needing a hearing aid or some assistive devices, we have TV, phones, all kinds of things.
Right.
We work with the state of California for the CTAP program,
Okay.
so we can get free phones for patients who want them, and then moving all the way into the hearing aids and testing, getting you ready for cochlear implant or pushing you towards that if that's the direction you need to go. We make those referrals.
Yeah, lots of different choices. So thank you for coming in, and thank you for hosting us.
Thanks for coming in. And if you ever need any hearing help, you know where to go.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
And of course, if you want more information about Amazing Hearing, you can always go to their website, which is amazinghearing.net, or you can give them a call at the number on your screen. And so go get your hearing checked. We'll be right back.
Facts are frightening. 1 out of 3 people over 65 fall each year.
The idea of falling makes me very fearful.
I have a fear because my balance is poor.
The number 1 reported accident for a senior is a fall.
Hi there, I'm Bob Eubanks. I want you to try 60 Up.
60 Up is the balance system that can change your life. If you have balance, strength, or mobility issues, you need 60 Up.
It's a miracle. Within a couple weeks, my balance has improved.
If you're feeling scared to get up and out, you need 60 Up.
It's easy to use and it works.
60 Up is a safe, low-impact balance exercise system with integrated poles. 60 Up strengthens your core, legs, increases cardio for energy, stamina, and overall physical health. Go to 60up.com. 60 Up has live classes, hundreds of workouts for balance, and thousands of people in our Facebook members community.
I created the 60 Up and it really works. So join me on my live classes and let me help you improve your balance and mobility together.
Try it risk-free for 30 days and get free shipping if you order now.
It changed my life.
Go to 60up.com. That's the number 60up.com.
What sets MaidPro apart from other cleaning companies? Well, for starters, we're pros. So we're pro scrubbing, dusting, shining. We're pro kid and pet friendly. We're pro doing things your way, like not touching your messy desk. We're pro neat freak. We're pro affordable and pro Monday afternoons because that time was just right for you. In short, MaidPro is pro you. Made pro, because your standards aren't standard.
Diane's Hallmark in Laguna Niguel is now an Elam's Hallmark, and we are excited to be part of your community. We have just remodeled, and you will be surprised by the wide variety of fashion and accessories, home decor, collectibles, Disney, Peanuts, Harry Potter, and Star Wars, along with the largest Hallmark card selection in town. Stop in today and sign up for our Crown Rewards program and get a free Just Because card. Once a member, you can get a free card once a month. Elam's Hallmark, your neighborhood gift store.
At Pro Smiles OC, you get Orange County's best and most experienced dentist. Dr. Ivan Ho is an award-winning cosmetic and implant dentist that has been treating patients in South OC and Laguna Woods for over 30 years. Safety and cleanliness is our #1 priority, and now your routine dental work is more comfortable than ever. We use digital x-rays to minimize radiation and digital scans for crowns and inlays in-house, allowing patients to leave with final restorations in the same appointment. Let Dr. Ho and his team give you a reason to smile. Call Pro Smiles OC today.
There are many treasures within the walls of Laguna Woods Village. The foundation of Laguna Woods Village is one of them. Nowhere in the nation has a community embraced a commitment to assist its own residents with temporary emergency support. Since 1997, the foundation makes that support available through donations by individuals, clubs, organizations, and bequests. Help the foundation to help the real treasures within the village, our friends and neighbors.
Welcome back. We have Bill and John here on behalf of the Bridge Club. Well, welcome both of you. How are you?
We're great. Thank you. Good to be here.
Are you having a happy summer?
Fabulous. We're glad that the Bridge Club is in full swing, and it's nice to be back here.
Good. Well, I think that was one of the things you want to talk about is there bridge in the summer? So let's just go straight down the line. Is there bridge over the summer?
Absolutely. We play Monday through Friday. We haven't been able to play on Saturdays yet till we get more staff to man.
Oh, but you did hear that they got more staff, right?
Not enough yet.
Okay, but they're working on it, and they're slowly but surely.
And we're glad they're working on it because we'd like to be open both Saturdays and Sundays.
Of course, yes.
But Monday through Friday we have a game every day at 12:30.
Okay.
And one Sunday right now they have a unit game on Sundays. The second Sunday of the month we have a unit game.
Okay.
Have a lunch provided, and it's great fun. So we're playing lots of bridge.
Okay, good. And that's going in throughout the whole summertime. It's good. Now, there is something that's special about Tuesdays. What's Tuesday?
Oh, thank you for asking. Tuesdays, we have a special class from 12 to 12:30, a free lesson. And anyone can come and be part of this free lesson on some aspect of bridge. Mm-hmm. New players are welcome, experienced players. The topic varies, the instructors vary, but it's from 12 to 12:30 every Tuesday. And then also on Tuesday, we have a special game for newer players where at every table, there's an experienced player to help guide, supervise, and answer questions. A very unique program, very wonderful opportunity, particularly for the newer players, because that's our emphasis right now, is attracting newer players or people that haven't played for a while.
Right.
It's a welcome back to the club.
So what time is that again on Tuesdays?
From 12 until 12:30 is the lesson.
Okay.
And then the game that follows, the supervised game, is from 12:30 until about 3.
Oh, okay, so it goes that long. Okay, and even though you're new, do you still rotate? Just because you rotate tables, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Well, you have a partner, and you and your partner
you guys rotate with it. Okay, great. Okay, good. And obviously, you just mentioned Bridge Club is for beginners, which can be for beginners or advanced, whatever you prefer. Because you do have different sections and different classes, and
there's
sometimes
an
you even have
intermediate section, and then there's a more advanced section.
Yeah.
And so you kind of get to play at your own level.
Right.
But this class or the game on Tuesday is unique to ACBL in the sense that they allow a supervisor to help you bid and help you play the hand.
Yeah.
So it gives you some advice. And normally in bridge you can't have help.
Right.
But for a supervised game, they allow it.
Great. I would want that person right next to me because I would have my hand up the entire time. All right, now you guys have an event that's coming up. Or it's a lesson?
We do. We have a special lesson by a well-known instructor, Ray Meucci. Okay. The class has begun, and there's one more session to go.
Okay.
And it is on, it's called The Secrets of Hand Evaluation.
Okay.
And what that says is that there's the approach to bidding and playing, but then there's thinking and analyzing and taking a really creative approach that makes it a little more fun, a little less rote, a little less repetitious, a little bit more creative. And that's what he's introducing, and people are responding and saying, this is a really wonderful way of looking at things.
Tell me a little bit about him. How come he's so popular?
Well, I think it's because, first of all, he is an expert, and he has been a teacher on cruises, he does private lessons, and he's learned not just how to get the information across to people, but how to do it in a way that's enjoyable and fun, and it sticks. It's not,
sticks, right?
Oh, I learned it, and then, whoops, it's gone.
Exactly. Well, would you find that, so if it sticks, would you find that you have to continue to use it, though? I mean, like some of these tricks or special ways of playing a hand, you can forget them, though, right?
If you need some reminders, like that. One of the things that he kind of teaches is in traditional bridge, you count the number of points you have, how many aces, how many kings, and that type of thing, and that kind of sets a value to your hand.
Yeah.
But Ray's method adds some new tools to it, like if you have touching honors, you may get extra points.
Yeah.
If you have a void, or if you have certain combinations, you can change the value and add value or decrease value in your hand. So you can get to the right contract rather than just saying, well, we've got so many points together.
I see. So there is some strategy. All right, excellent. Well, I love it. And you have a quick little story that you'd like to share with us about the 9 of diamonds.
About the 9 of diamonds. The 9 of diamonds is just for fun. But cards and bridge, we want it to be fun.
Right.
And we know that the people that watch this show are highly intelligent and very creative and looking for knowledge. The 9 of diamonds historically has a nickname, and the nickname is the Curse of Scotland. And the question is, why is it called the Curse of Scotland?
Right.
And the answer, do you want the answer?
Well, yes, I do.
The answer is that centuries ago, there was a battle. It was, I believe, the English versus the Scots. And the English general, who wound up winning, wrote his battle plan on a 9 of diamonds. And this was later discovered. And so it became the Curse of Scotland.
The Curse of Scotland. However, it doesn't have any meaning other than its low points in the game of bridge.
Well, it just makes it fun. And that's the point of our whole approach at our Bridge Center.
Exactly.
It's fun.
All right.
And we do have some events coming up. We have a non-life master sectional where our members can get, our more intermediate players can get silver points.
Good.
And so we've got some fun things coming up.
Excellent, excellent. All right, well, excellent. Thank you so much. We will have you guys on again, and we'll learn some more.
Wonderful. Right. We look forward to it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
If you have any questions about what we've just discussed here, you can always go to lagunabridge.com, and we will be right back.
Welcome to Balbina's Mexican Restaurant. Stop by and experience the most authentic Mexican food in the region. We are serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We have a very extensive Mexican wine list from Valle de Guadalupe and the center of Mexico. Visit us for breakfast and lunch from 8 in the morning to 2 p.m. and for dinner from 5 to 9 p.m. Stop by on Wednesdays and enjoy with half off on all of our wines.
It's important for you to get your financial house in order. And so it breaks my heart sometimes when I see widows that come in with $100,000, $200,000 to their name, and yet their broker has lost $200,000 or $300,000 in the market when they shouldn't even have been in the market. The most satisfying part that I find in working with retirees is when they come in on their annual reviews and the market has had a bad turn, and we know that we can sit down and look at them and say, you haven't lost any money.
Hey, beach walkers. grandkid chasers, stair climbers, dance lovers, weekend warriors, and yogis. Your life demands activity, and joint pain shouldn't hold you back. Get personalized joint care that's as unique as you, with high satisfaction rates to prove it. At Memorial Care, your joint replacement patient navigator will be by your side, helping you safely return to more. Like another beach, extra hug, and one more song. More from life is calling with Memorial Care.
Village Television presents Friday Films, only on Village Television. Fridays at 2 and 6 p.m. Foreign films, dramas, and comedies. Award-winning films, romance and mystery. Independent films. Every Friday, only on Village Television.
If you are a Mac lover and all things Mac, we have a class for you. It is called the Mac Apple class. That's very appropriate. And it's in August. Every Tuesday at 1, they have Building iPad Proficiency. Wednesday, August 10th, Apple Watch Fundamentals. And every Friday, iPhone class. And if you want more information, go to themacclub.org. Now, we have a performance coming up called Private Eyes, and that's going to be on August 4th. So it looks like a lot of fun. A Clubhouse 1 back patio, 6:30 to 8:30. Tickets are $15. And you can get in touch with Recreation at vmsinc.org. Then I wanted to let you know that the Boomers are having a luau. Looks like a lot of fun. If you want more information about all the activities that are going on, it's August 9th, Clubhouse 5 at 5:30. Call 949-415-8030. Okay, let's take a look at our weather one more time. It's looking pretty good out there. It's going to be lovely today. We aren't looking at too hot of temperatures. We're looking at 80, 67, tomorrow 80, 68, then 77, 70, then back up to 80, 70, and 80, 69. You can always rewatch our program at 12:30 and 5 right here on Village Television. And then, of course, you can always go to our YouTube channel, which is Village Television. Have a great day. We'll be back again tomorrow at 9. Bye-bye.
As we advance through the years, challenges in our daily activities arise. Lake Forest Services hire caregivers that go through stringent screening and compliance processes for assistance in all daily activities. Qualified veterans may also receive care as a VA benefit. We also provide full-service palliative and hospice care through Lake Forest Hospice. Our medical director and his team accommodates house calls to those in need. We exist to create seamless transitions that enhance quality of life.
Hi there, I'm Bob Eubanks. Remember me? I'm the king of whoopee. And you're watching Village Television. But everybody does.
I'm so happy to recommend Dr. Fairman. I've been going to her for 9 years. She's done implants, crowns, bridges, root canals, and I've been happy with everything that she's done. The staff is so friendly and pleasant, kind, and gentle. I would recommend her to anyone.
We are now fully open for all your dental needs and invite you to come in and experience the brilliant smile difference.
We are close to Gate 6 near Snooty Fox Restaurant behind Coco's.